Hey y'all. I'm back real quick. The only reason why I'm doing this is because I don't feel like going back and editing my video. I know I just uploaded a video, but I wanted to show progress and to show you guys how I reattached my lock. It's almost 6 hours now and I am making progress. I am making progress. This one's sticking up right here. All this was loose. So this is pretty much a new lock. Where was I? I'm on my second cup of coffee over there. So I took a lock from here because as you can see, it got real thin right here. This is the end of my loose hair. It got real thin, so I detached it only to put it back in. As you can see, oh my God, this is so gray. Okay, so this is the one that I took. So you can see it was like way down here. So I want to put it back. All right. So I never thought of it before. Oh, that's the end. Had to figure out which end was the end and which part was detached from. All this gray hair in here. So this, as you can see, is fuzzy. It's the end of my hair. And this is where I detached it at. So I did that with, no, it wasn't this one. Because I detached a piece of my lock from some loose hair that was on fine strands. And I reattached it. Which one was it? Was it that one? No, it wasn't that one. Was it this one? Oh my gosh. I reattached it so good I can't find it. Wait, was it this one? No, that's the new lock. Was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. Oh my goodness. I think it was this one. Nope, it wasn't that one. Ah, I think it was this one. I don't know. That's how that's how good I did it. I don't even remember which one it was. I think it was this one. Yes, I think I feel the braid here. Yes, it was this one that I reattached. So the loose hair was up here. I feel it. The lock starts right here, but I braided all this down here, then interlocked up here. So I'm gonna try and show you guys as best as I can. All right, so let's see. Came from here, it gets finer there. So I think I'm gonna try and put it up here somewhere. I need as much as possible to braid. So I'm gonna put this lock here. Okay. I'm gonna take my clip. I'm gonna put my clip on the lock. I'm gonna separate the loose hair. Come on. Oh, I thought it fell. I'm gonna separate the loose hair into two. And I'm gonna braid it. Start off lightly because you don't want to pull the lock off from between the clip. And I'm kind of holding the lock in place while I tightly braid the loose hair around the lock. So I am continuing down. I mean, the more hair you can get wrapped around that lock, the better. And you want to make sure that it will be the same thickness when it matures. So I think I have enough hair in there that it'll be more likely the same thickness as this as it matures. So I'm getting there, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. I'm just gonna take this end and just wrap it down the lock. And this is what I'm doing with the loose hair when I interlock my locks. That is there. See? You can't even tell. And look, I'm pulling, I'm pulling, I'm pulling. So I wrap the loose hair around the lock. And it's funny because you can see it right there. So before I started twisting my locks, I was doing the 2-point rotation. When I first started interlocking, I was doing 4-point rotation. Seeing as that was taking me way too long, I said, the hell with it. I'm just gonna do a 2-point rotation, and I haven't had a problem with it. Now, I was talking about how when I was interlocking, how my locks were thinning out. So I said, well, I came to the conclusion that it was more of an error on my part. I would use clips to separate. My locks from the locks that I haven't interlocked yet. And in the process of putting the clip onto the locks here, I will pull and snag all my hair. So I believe that was part of why my locks was thinning, as well as I would interlock my hair on while it was dry. So I think that's another thing. You don't want to manipulate your hair while it is dry, because that can cause a fire. So you need some moisture to keep it out. So here it is. Just trying to unravel on the tip. There it goes. I reattached my lock. Whew. So yeah, it's really not that hard. Far as getting this done, it is a process. And like I said before, I have lots of loose hair. I've been moisturizing as I go, and even though it doesn't need that much moisturizer, I still put some in there anyways if I feel that it's a little bit dry. So yeah, maybe in another video I can tell you guys what I use, because that's another story. Okay. So I wanted to show you also what I do with all this loose hair. Now, normally when I retighten my hair, I would not do this, but it's so loose that I want to make sure that it's not tangled up to the root. So when I do interlock, I don't want to put any holes inside my locks, and because that'll damage it in the long run. So here and there, I've been finding that I would have a hole, so I would go back and put the lock through that hole a couple times and try to get the hole a little smaller. I'm looking off to the side. I'm sorry because I'm looking at my view. But did I just go from the side? Yeah, I just went from the side. So when I pull it through, you don't want to tug hard, but you want to make sure that it's down here where there's no gap in between the loose hair. And just hold it and just pull it to make sure that it's right there on top of the locked hair. And you keep on going, as you probably seen me do with the other lock, until it's up there where it belongs. Now, I know that with some of my locks, I have shorter hairs on standby, like on the sides of the locks. So what I would do is kind of twist it, then interlock it so that it would catch those small hairs. Oh, yes, I've been up all night doing this, and it's not fun. I was sitting up there like, oh my gosh, I really want to go to sleep. That's why I'm drinking a coffee. Oh my goodness. It's something else when you got to stand up and do somebody's hair, but it's a totally different ball game when you got to stand up and do your own hair. And now I got to remember that I haven't interlocked in so long, so it takes such a long time, and that means that my arms have not been up for so long in such a long time, because it's different when you twist, you just twist and keep it moving. But I'm like, oh my gosh, my arms are getting tired, and my feet hurt. I know by the time I get done, my feet and my ankles are going to be swollen. So I just want to show you guys how I do this. Oh, look at that, it's so long. But hopefully the next video that I do, I will be done. I hope. So until then, YouTube, Cheetos.